Holy shit, YouTube. Funny seeing you here with your bitch ass. You broke little dumb. Alright, look. Appreciate y'all niggas for tapping in, showing some love, bro. I really do appreciate y'all niggas for coming in the way y'all do, especially when y'all niggas tap into my motherfucking Twitch. Cause that's where shit be really going down at you. Digging me, you feel me? So make sure y'all niggas go over there. Y'all niggas make sure y'all also go over to my motherfucking Discord. And y'all make sure since you here right now, y'all hit the like button on my videos. And y'all hit the subscribe and fuck with your boy. And you hit the motherfucking bell. But without further ado, we got a Jubilee video. One that I hold near and dear to my motherfucking heart. You feel me? I'm interested in seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it includes your boy. Alright? Now, this one. Do all black men think the same? Of course, the answer's fucking no. Duh, dumbass. Of course, not all black people think the same. Not all white people think the same. Not all anybody people think the same. Alright? Doing those broad strokes and painting everybody with that broad stroke, bitch, you're shooting yourself in the foot. And you cheating yourself out of life because you're missing out on some great people. But look, let's get into this shit. Enough with the jibber jabber, because this shit's long enough, nigga. Let's go. Jubilee. Let's see what's going on, bro.
Hey, good humans.
All black men
we've
think
got
the
a
same.
big announcement to make. We're gonna be having a.
Are you tired of seeing this guy intro every single Jubilee video?
What about 6 Christians versus 1 atheist?
Ooh, I like that. Or how about Republicans and Democrats? Perfect.
Are you tired of seeing the same episode ideas over and over again? Do you have a better idea for an episode that you're dying to see?
Oh shit.
Meeting in 5 minutes.
Are they running out of ideas, bro?
Are you tired of always working? Do
Are
you
they
need
running
a
out of
vacation?
ideas? They need
Well,
y'all to start
Jubilee is
thinking
doing
of
a
shit.
sweepstakes where you can win the chance to appear in an intro on set for one of our videos. One lucky winner will get 1 minute of fame, but that's not all. You'll also get your ideas heard because you'll win a chance to help us decide on a topic for one of your favorite Jubilee series. But it doesn't stop there. We'll fly you down to LA, pay for your stay for the weekend, and to top it off, we'll give you tickets to Disneyland. You can enter the sweepstakes by buying any item of merch from
Hey,
our
my
store,
nigga,
don't even
Friday, get gassed up for that
August
ticket to
27th
Disneyland,
at
bro.
11:59 Pacific time.
Hold on, bro. Don't even get. We're gonna continue. Sorry, sister. Sorry, sister. But y'all, look. Hey, y'all. Don't even get gassed for that Disneyland shit. Disneyland is opening up a whole new level of classism, bro. They got that shit right now. Pay to what? You gotta pay per ride, bro. Like, nigga, they gon' and you gotta pay more for like the more attractive rides, the more attractive attractions looking ass. So Disney man, shit gonna hit the motherfucking fan, bro.
One lucky customer
Disney
will be
tripping,
chosen at
bro.
random and
Let's go.
contacted via email.
Let's
Please
keep
see the
going,
link in the
let's keep
description for complete and official rules. Must be 18 or older and a U.S. resident, not eligible
Yo,
for
anybody
rural
looking to do this
residents.
shit,
No
y'all go
purchase
do that shit,
necessary,
bro.
void where prohibited.
Y'all looking to go beyond Jubilee, my nigga?
Black
Y'all go
women
do
that
that
date
shit,
white
bro.
women, there's something different, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what it is. Like you oh, okay, Childish Gambino, I can see that. Jordan Peele, okay, I can see that.
Oh shit, they finna yo, these niggas finna come out shooting. They finna shoot.
I am expected to
have
have
a big dick.
dick.
I do,
3,
and I have
2,
one. Yes,
1,
sir.
go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I might not be a tall motherfucker, but this dick is long. I'm not a tall motherfucker, but this dick is long.
Nobody disagreed.
Nobody disagreed at all, bro. Nobody disagreed at all.
I feel like it's a stereotype.
Nobody
And
disagreed.
we know that stereotypes aren't realistic, but I mean, personal encounters.
Yo, I'm fucking with my
I
niggas
don't-
Pizza
I don't
Planet
feel
shirt.
Like there's leeway.
That Pizza
I feel
Planet
like,
go
okay,
off.
that one we're keeping. Like that's what the general notion is.
I think it gets into the issue of positive and negative stereotypes and how people need to realize that there is no such thing, because what you do is you put people into a box where they're expected to live up to a standard. And I feel like
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Ooh, I never even. Yo, he just brought up a very, very valid point. Yo, you gotta make, like, having that, no matter, even if it is a good stereotype, right? Which there really is no good stereotype, because like he just said, nigga, you're making people have to live in that box. Yo, what if you're a black dude with a small dick? I never fucking thought of that shit. Holy fucking shit. You know how rough life would be? Oh, playboy. You know how rough life would fucking be? Look, I'm a short nigga. Alright, I'm cool with that. I would take my height over being tall with a little, you know what I'm saying? With a little, you know what I'm saying? I will keep my height. Thank you. I will keep my height the way it is right now and keep my dick the way. Bro, I promise you, my nigga. I never fucking, wow. Wow, I'm sorry though. I'm talking shit.
Sexualizing
I'm not even.
black
I never
people,
fucking
you know,
thought of
you
that.
should want to date
Never
someone
thought of
more
that
for
shit.
the
I
pleasure
never thought of the
physically that they can
opposite
bring
end
to
of the
you.
spectrum of
And
this shit.
I know I've talked
That's
to
why
people
we're watching this.
personally
Oh
who will
shit.
be like,
Okay.
"Oh, you're lucky you're black. You have a big member," and I'm like, "Well, I have other
Never
things
thought
to
of
offer
that.
too. Like, I'm well spoken.
Right,
I have a
right.
good sense of humor. I'm well traveled. Like,
Right,
you go
right.
straight
Okay,
to,
I
like,
ain't well
what's
traveled, bro. I
on
ain't never been
paper.
nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's been my experience. A
I've been
lot
in
of
Detroit.
times, especially, you know, meeting different people, that's the expectation. And I just tell them, 2-inch Punisher, you know? Don't expect too much. I'm just joking, but it's I think a lot of people watch a lot of porn too, and that's where it comes from. Like when you watch a lot of porn, you see, you know, these mandingos and, you know, 10-inch monsters, and they expect that to be reality. And a lot of times it's not, but that's the expectation that they have. So
Our audience submit hot takes about this group specifically, and they are hot. So, black men cheat on their significant others far more than other races.
Oh, hell no, bro. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. That's bullshit. Y'all know this is bullshit. Bull motherfucking shit. And it sucks that we get that stigma, bro.
It's like, where is this study published? Did someone do some research where
Right.
they calculated numbers over a given period of time?
The reason why it was going to be neutral is because I don't know the numbers.
the-
I don't
That's
know,
what I'm
I don't
saying.
know
That's
if
why I'm like,
true or not.
I disagree.
We're just
So I
making
came
shit
this
up.
way because of the
Like-
keyword far more. I was like, do black men cheat? In generally, like you're not
humans
apt to not cheat because of the color of your skin.
To prescribe
Nigga,
this to
it's
race
not
feels
a
nefarious
race. It's
in a
not
way
race
that
based.
I feel like it was coming from a place of somebody that got cheated on by a black man. Like,
Yup,
it was like,
yup,
yeah, black
yup,
men cheat.
Yup, let them know.
Come on, this
Let
doesn't
them
make
know.
sense.
Let them know.
Black men are attracted to big butts.
Okay, hey now.
Do we agree with
Hey now.
that statement,
Hey,
or do
hey.
I personally?
See, yeah,
There's
these are.
nothing biologically.
See, yeah, that's kind of tough though, because it's like, okay, are we saying that because this is where this shit gets a little bit muddy, my nigga. It's like, okay, if you're saying that all black men like big butts, and there's a black man on this shit that doesn't like big butts, am I supposed to go in this side or that side, or how we do this? Are you asking if I like big butts and I cannot lie, or are you saying that all men? Like, what are we talking?
Innate.
So I feel that. I felt why he was confused right there.
Like ass.
I see why he was confused.
Hip hop and the whole strip club scene right now. We are so far gone from like the natural aesthetics of just a natural person that right now it's all about who has the baddest ass. Who ass is 25 pounds with 2-pound legs. You know what I mean? Like that's hot for some reason. And I personally don't get it. I mean, it looks unnatural to me, like, you know, but I mean, a nice ass is just a nice ass though.
Bro, black people are funny, and if you ever try and roast one of them, they will roast your ass so hard that you'll have no roast to rebuttal.
Okay, first off, my nigga, that wasn't even what that shit said, bro. That shit said black people are funny. This nigga added in all that extra spice. Why does nigga put all that extra spice on my shit like that, bro? He put all that spice and sauce on it, bro. Come on, my nigga. You could have just served me. This nigga put all that extra spice and shit on it. And they're gonna roast you so hard that you can't think of nothing because they are just so good at playing their dirty dozens. And when they were kids, nigga, what? Shut your bitch ass up.
Get what he's saying. I think black people as a collective are funny.
If you go to black Twitter, if you go to black Instagram, black Facebook, like you're going to laugh. So I think that in that aspect, that's why like that statement has so much truth in it, because you just, it's like.
So I guess it's like the question is like, black people as a whole, are they funny? Or is like any black person gonna knock your ass off because he's super funny? Like, I think that's just the difference. Yeah. Black people as a whole, like, yeah, they got jokes, you know, it goes back and forth, cool.
That's why I said as a collective.
But don't think that any black person you go to expect like a really good joke, you know?
The N-word should stop being used by all races.
All races,
3,
including black folk?
2,
Hell nah.
1.
Eat my dick.
Go.
No. 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 No, bro. No, bro. We should be able to use that shit.
I just think the N-word, when you look at the root of the word, even slaves would use it to describe other black people when accepting their supposed oppression. So I just think, when I think about that, I don't think you can do anything to erase the history and the blood that's been shed on that word. There are so many people who the last thing they heard was the N-word as they were being murdered. So I just, when I think about that, yes, I think the word should stop being used.
Personally, me, I feel like it kind of starts with us. The fact that we make it so cool within music and within like entertainment that it lets other people feel like they have a pass or that it's okay because
hold on, nigga.
my favorite rapper said it.
Hold on, cuz. He's finna tell us that niggas should stop being able to use the word niggas, but everybody else should. Oh, let me listen. I'm gonna listen.
Or you guys say it all the time. How come I can't say it? But at the end of the day, it's black culture pain, and if anyone's going to be using it, it should only be us, and that's it.
Okay, false alarm. We had to make sure. Good shit.
It's a black cultural thing, but the idea where we kind of make it out to where we say like, oh, other people can't say it. I think that's more of like a insecurity within the black culture of not being able to hold power, because historically, it's like, right, historically, black people didn't have as much power, so we're trying to hold on to literally a word that only has meaning because we add meaning to it.
I mean...
Is he a professor? Is he a professor? Somebody look that man up. Is he a professor? Y'all saw the way he was talking to us? I felt enlightened for a minute. Y'all saw my finger? I was... Indubitably. Yes, shallow and pedantic. Yes, of course. Nigga, I felt enlightened listening to this nigga talk. Y'all saw that shit?
Respectfully, I ain't trying to hear that, right? Like, I feel like the only reason it's policed
my nigga said respectfully, bruh. Fuck what you talk about. I don't want to hear that shit.
Or whether we can use it or not is because we're black people. And I'm not one of those people that think everything is racist and all that, but in this specific instance, right?
I ain't one of them niggas either.
Several instances, women in many instances have reclaimed the word bitch to be a term of endearment. There are, in the 90s, there was heavier women reclaimed the word fat. Obviously respelling and things like that, but I feel like
my nigga spitting.
Nobody bats an eye.
This nigga
Why
spitting.
Is that understood? But with this, it's so confusing. Like,
let him know, bro. Let him know, bro.
You know when there are boundaries set, and that word is one of the boundaries that I think we have respectfully and rightfully set up for ourselves. So I don't want to. I'm not trying to hear the like. If we use it, why can't it? We do that all the time with a bunch of different things, and I don't think this should be one of the areas where we're like, yeah, let everybody. Nah, I'm not.
Well, I think it goes back to where you're saying boundaries.
Let's fucking go.
Break down to inner communities where, you know, blacks and Asians, blacks and whites in hip hop culture, where there's like, it's 5 group of friends and their black friends don't care. They're like, say it. Like that happens. So it's like, we're having this broad conversation, and, you know, I know all of us aren't trying to be the spokespeople for black people, right? But it's like, it's such a convoluted, I guess, topic where it's like the expectations aren't clear to people.
Hey, yo, look, I don't give a fuck how cool we are. We can grow up together, nigga. Look, hey, fam, your family could have adopted me, bro. If you're white, don't walk up to me saying nigga this, nigga that. I don't care if we grew up together, bitch. I will slap the fucking shit out of you, and I will gladly accept whatever comes after that. Whether it's fucking jail time, me getting fired, or we gonna have to handle this with shooting bullets, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I will gladly accept whatever consequences come after that. Don't let nobody walk up to you and call you nigga. He just talked about how white people, like, you know what I'm saying, they got black friends. I don't let them say it. Don't do that,
whether or not it's okay to say it, or whether white people say it. I'm just saying, if we don't want white people to say it, I think it needs to be very clear. And I think even, in fact, in this new age of our culture, I think we're seeing more people saying, we don't want white people to say it.
Homophobia is a big issue in the black community. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Yeah. I was gonna say no, but it actually is, bro.
A lot of us black men, we will rather.
We gotta be extra masculine, and we want people to be extra masculine. We don't want none of that other frou-frou shit.
Has rape attached to his name than the homie that's part of the LGBTQ plus community. And I think that that's something that, you know, we got to work on as people, because my thing is, I don't understand the whole big phobia of, okay, what he decides to do in his free time or behind closed doors, why does that bother you so much? Why does that affect you? Like, why do you feel like it's such like the scum of the earth?
And I also think it comes from religion, because I don't want to get too controversial with that, but people are very religious, especially in the black community, you know, Christians. And you know, when you talk about the Bible, you know, they say, you know, homosexuality is a sin. So a lot of people have that ingrained in their mind, this is absolutely not right. And for a lot of people too, when they see A man, they want to see a manly man, and they associate that with being straight.
Heterosexual men have a fear that homosexual men will treat them how they treat women, if that makes sense. And so they're afraid of that treatment.
Wait. What did Cuz just say? I feel like he just dropped a bomb on us. I feel like this nigga just dropped a bomb and it went over my head. Hold on, let me bring it back.
Heterosexual men have a fear that homosexual men will treat them how they treat women, if that makes sense.
Heterosexual men fear that homosexual men will treat them the way that we treat women. Hold on,
See, when they see a man, they want to see a manly man, and they associate that with being straight.
Heterosexual men have a fear that homosexual men will treat them how they treat women, if that makes sense. And so they're afraid of that treatment. And I'm on somewhat agree because I'm
it makes sense the more and more I say
I think I've lived
it makes a little bit more
sense
the more and more I say
very open-minded, inclusive people. So I'm not sure how big of an issue it is in the community, but I know that in the Black church sphere, homosexuality is often made out to be the worst thing that you can be. There's almost nothing worse than being gay. And I think that's also where some of the homophobia comes from. We like to ignore all the other sins, all the other things that the Bible outlines that are not, holy. And then we just take homosexuality and we make it the worst. Granted, the Bible says it's an abomination. I get that. But the Bible says any sin will send you to hell, so.
You can't be pro-Black and date a white person. 3, 2, 1,
hey,
go.
What y'all think, fam? What y'all thinking?
I think really the issue with this statement is, for me, if you are a stand-up person and you stand up on your morals and your character, it doesn't matter who you date. And I think a lot of the issue is a lot of people get into, interracial relationships, or they date white people and they forget who they are. And if you are pro-Black, it doesn't matter if you're dating a Black person, a white person, because you can date a white woman and a Black woman and still not even be for the cause. So I really think it's up to the person if they stand on their morals or not.
I agree to a certain extent, but personally me, I feel like if you're pro-Black, you're pro-Black for everything. Like, you're for the advancement of the race, you're for businesses, you're for everything Black. So it's kind of hard for me to understand how someone can be pro-Black and want so much for, the Black culture and the Black race, and then they're in a relationship with someone that doesn't represent that,
So are you saying that if you are Black and you're pro-Black, you cannot act on attraction to someone from another race?
Personally, I'm not pro-Black, but in my mindset, like, I'm saying if you're pro-Black, you wouldn't find someone that's not Black attractive to me. Not saying attractive, but you wouldn't even want to cross that line and even engage in a relationship with them. You can have
Bro, look, here's my shit with that, right? Here's how I could see where it could almost get a little fuzzy when you're like, okay, if you're pro-Black, why are you dating outside of your race? Here's where I could see it going crazy, because it's like, nigga, if you was for the fucking cause and you really pro-Black and you really this, that, and the third, my nigga, wouldn't you want to make sure that the blood and the gene, like, you know what I'm saying, Black can like multiply? Does that make sense? Like, if you start throwing in extra shit, it's no longer just Black. Look, I don't know. I'm just talking out the side of my neck. All right, I'm trying to make sense of what that nigga talking about.
Lust, like, hey, she's an attractive white woman, but
I don't know, bro.
Ideally, you want Black kids, you want Black family, you want
there he go.
Now
he's starting to open that up.
The question in itself kind of like low-key negates the demographics of the country. I mean, Black folks make up 13% of the country, roughly, and a lot of the time we live in concentrations. So, you know what I'm saying? If you in Iowa, it's going to be a little tough to find you like a Black woman, especially somebody that might identify as pro-Black with you. So I think it depends on what you do, not who you decide to be with.
My first response to that is like, what's the point of looking at people differently? It's like we get upset that people do it to us in generally, like looking at Black people and judging them and stereotyping them and making assumptions about them. It's like, so on the flip side, why should we be doing that to other people regardless of who, they're in a relationship, depending on the color of their skin?
I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like I look at people differently based on who they marry. Because dating, you know, you could be dating for fun. I feel like I look at people different based on who they marry. Like Jordan Peele, Childish Gambino, I feel like I can look at them and be like, I'm not looking down on them. I don't think of them negatively, but I'm like, oh, I see. And like, oh, okay, I see, like, because like black men that date white women, there's something different, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you know what it is. Like oh, okay, Childish Gambino, I can see that. Jordan Peele, okay, I can see that. I can't think of another example, but I feel like I can tell, like, okay, like that's cool, you know, I'm happy, you happy. It's no disrespect to them, but I see the difference.
I prefer a light-skinned partner to a dark-skinned partner.
Womp womp. No, sir.
2, 1.
Womp
go.
womp. It don't matter. We don't care. It don't matter. We don't care. It don't matter. We don't care.
To a dark-skinned partner.
Black is beautiful, baby. It don't matter. We don't care.
All right, so the reason why subconsciously for me, the reason why I feel that way is, you know, growing up, I was always, you know, bullied for my skin color. I always felt out of place. You know, I was always told I'm not black enough. And when you constantly hear that and you get beat down with that and, you know, you doubt yourself. And like I said, I grew up in a broken home. I grew up in a foster care system. So it took me a long time to figure out myself. And for a lot of times, I don't tell a lot of people this, but I used to hate the way I looked. I was like, I don't like being dark skinned. I want to be light. And I'm just being honest, but now I'm more comfortable with myself.
I guess I have a question. Do you think it's because...
Bro, I'm so mad at that shit, bro. My nigga, I'm so mad at that shit. I'm so mad I heard him say that. And it's so crazy how so many of us black folks go through shit like that. That nigga said that he used to hate himself because of his dark skin. Dawg, what? Nigga, what? You know there's people that hate themselves because of their light skin and they want to be dark? And you got dark people that hate their dark skin because they want to be like nigga, you just got to be happy with who you are. You got to love you, nigga. You're beautiful no matter what the motherfuck. I put that on my mama. And look, this nigga said he had to fuck around and grow up and learn to love himself. Bruh.
Look at a potential
I hate the fact that we be putting ourselves through shit like that, and that the fact that even other people will put us through that shit.
Children or so would be lighter skinned so they don't have to go through what you feel like you went through?
Nah, you know, at the end of the day for me, I'll marry whoever I seem fit. So it really doesn't, to me, matter about the skin color. But I will admit, subconsciously, I do think, you know, when I see a light-skinned woman, I actually, you know, look a little longer, or I might linger a little longer, or be a little more interested, just because of, you know, that consciousness that I had growing up. So it's not something that I say that dark-skinned women are far unsuperior or light-skinned women are more superior. It's just because of the constant beat down and the constant hatred about me being dark-skinned and the way I was treated, that subconsciously I do think that way.
But do you feel like you have some sort of like self-hatred because of that?
Yeah, well, not anymore, because it took me a long
bro.
time.
Damn.
This started happening, you know, like I said, when I was 6, when I got in foster care. So, but now I'm more comfortable with looking at myself. I'm a good-looking, tall glass of chocolate milk, so, you know.
Chocolate.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Learn to love yourself. Go ahead, brother.
By then having this preference toward lighter-skinned people as opposed to someone that would look like you.
I will admit, yes. I will admit that. And, you know, like I said, we just shooting a realism. So I do agree with that, yeah. And I think that's why now I'm focusing on myself, and, you know, being a part of this discussion is very important for me, because I'm starting to, you know, realize that prejudice needs to go. And I see this a lot in the entertainment industry now, where, you know, they want a black woman, but they want your complexion. They want that light skin that look like she can go in between the white family and the black family. And I think I only speak openly about it because I know there's a lot of people who feel that way too, but they don't want to admit to it, or they don't want to express it and, you know, be rejected. So, I mean, you see it in the media too, so I think that plays a big part in that too.
I currently go to therapy.
Damn, nigga,
3,
therapy.
2,
I've
1,
never even been,
go.
whoa. I've never even been a physical therapy. I ain't never been no kind of therapy, nigga. Whoa.
Me and my girlfriend's my therapist.
Whoa, I currently go to therapy.
I'm thinking about going fairly soon, just to speak my mind, because I feel like there's a lot of things that, you know, everything's cool up front, but everyone has like something that's just like digging at them somewhat internally that, you know, may hinder them in some sort of way, you know? And I feel like, you know, if you have that type of feeling, like, you should go.
Yeah, therapy can be going to the beach or like going out to eat or doing something that relaxes.
Hold on.
Hold up,
we have to be able to draw a line.
I know what I'm saying.
Hold up,
it's open to
cuz.
interpretation. I'm here because I took it as like sitting in front of a therapist, someone licensed to do this. Do I do that? No. Do I find other avenues to relieve stress or whatever?
True.
Yes.
True.
But you
Real
can't
shit.
mix
Real
up
shit.
self-care with therapy.
Okay,
it's
maybe
two
that's
different
Ooh,
things.
okay.
I've been in
okay,
therapy
my
for quite
fault.
some time.
My fault. I fucked it
personal
up then.
therapy.
I mixed
just for
up the two.
myself, just issues that I have internally that I speak with someone with on a professional level. I recommend therapy. Therapy is literally the best thing you could possibly do.
For me, I find therapy in my faith, you know, and I know there are a lot of people who they look at like, you know, the Christian church specifically and might not adhere to that. But I think in recent years, the church has been adding more professionalism to what therapy means.
Having these conversations, you know, for some reason, it makes you feel like less of a man, because when we talk about therapy, you know, people like, really? You going to therapy? But when you think about it, that's why a lot of people have anger issues. That's why a lot of black men have anger issues, because, you know, they grow up a certain way or they face a lot of challenges and they don't know how to express it. So the first thing they do is they take it out on you or their girlfriend or their mom, and they don't have someone or an outlet to express it. So I think we need to normalize going to therapy and not pushing it off as a white thing. We need it. You know, we need healing, and
That's
we
very
need
true.
somebody to talk to us.
I think
very
healing
true.
trauma is going to help black people progress instead of just getting more trauma piling on top of each other. And in a lot of ways, that does come into an aspect of personal responsibility, because it's like my issues with my dad at a certain point has nothing to do with him anymore. At a certain point, it has to do with me and how I process it.
Yeah.
And I have to go from, do I want to get angry every time I'm in the same room as him, or do I want to be able to walk in the same room as him and not have that reaction? And that was what I processed in my head when I was going through that therapy.
My father was present
Hell
in my
nah.
life.
Hell nah.
3,
Womp womp.
2,
Sorry, bruh.
1.
Wouldn't know it if he called me today. If that nigga would have called me today, I wouldn't even fucking know it was him. Sorry, bruh.
Not to jump into this one. Like,
Sorry,
I
bruh.
absolutely love my dad. I'm even getting a little emotional thinking about my dad. My dad's amazing. My dad was there for me in every way, shape, or form, every facet.
Man, you
every
lucky
way that he could
motherfucker.
be there for me and more. He was there for me. He was there to pick me up from school. He was there at my soccer games, my track meets. He was my coach for soccer one year. My dad taught me everything that I know almost. He is who I model my personality after. He is who I aspire to be. I don't think I could have had a better father. It's almost why I'm discouraged to have kids, because I feel the pressure to live up to the example that he set for me. So he was there, still is.
Okay, that was some real bars. That was some real bars.
I ended up being put in foster care when I was 6 years old with a couple of my younger brothers. And I remember, I don't remember what my dad looks like, but I do remember he passed away when I was around 7 or 8. So
Oh well, my
really
nigga
fault
could
him
drop
for that,
right
but,
now.
you
Oh
know,
well.
My mom, she was widowed, so she lost her husband, and she decided to take care of us. And I don't think my life would be any different. I don't regret not having a dad, but sometimes I do wonder, you know, secretly, you know, what life would have been like if I had that fatherly figure in my life. And I think that's another stereotype, that, you know, black men don't have their fathers in their life. And it's good to see, you know.
It's real good to see.
For
Bro,
me,
like,
my
nah,
dad was-
it's real good to see. He brought up a real good point, fam. That's a crazy stereotype. And look at how many black men are standing on strongly agree. It's all but, what, 2? And they're not even on strongly disagree. If it was my black ass nigga, I would have set up a whole lawn chair right there on strongly disagree, nigga. And here's why. Looking ass, bro. I promise you. But look, I'm glad to see that these brothers had their fathers in their motherfucking lives. That's some good shit, bro.
Not as
good
present
shit, y'all.
as
Good
he
shit.
could have been. It's a typical older
Good shit, bro.
Belizean dude. Their culture is just very different from American culture. It's very passive aggressive. I remember times being young and I would question my mom all the time, like, hey, like, you know, why is he not around? Why is he not there? And, you know, she did the best she could as a single mother. Now I can say my dad is very present in my life. However, I feel like our relationship is very like financial based, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I don't have a real connection with my father. Like he's there for me if I need something, like if I need to, like if I want this, if I want that, like he's always there for me, like money wise. But I feel like I'm still like desiring for that real connection, like how you mentioned how you have that mental connection with your father. Like I feel like I don't have that. So that kind of puts a desire into me to where I'm desperate now to be a father. Not desperate, but I'm desperate to be a father, that I want to do it right and give the things and, you know, make sure that I nurture my kid more than just the money aspect of things. Like I want to be there, you know, and always possible.
Contrary to popular belief,
like now I kind of just suppress it and try to ignore it because he's here now, which I definitely feel like I shouldn't do.
I think that it's never too late to mend a relationship. It's never too late to rewrite the story. I mean, you can't go back in time and change anything, but you can definitely mend the relationship. Because although I have a good relationship with my father, relationships are constant maintenance and they're work. And I know that parents can be toxic too. They can break your heart more than anyone else can. I'm not saying that your dad did.
Very true.
Start today. Give him a call, invite him out for a coffee. You know, start somewhere.
Father's Day coming up, dog.
My nigga said Father's Day is coming up, dog. When is fucking Father's Day? I don't know. I never knew. Don't know, never knew. Yo, shout out to these niggas, bro.
Thank you.
I was fucking with this video. I was fucking with this little video right here, bro. Shout out to these niggas for this shit, y'all.
I don't even think I can.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all niggas go ahead. Y'all like this motherfucking video. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, bro. And y'all niggas make sure y'all hit that bell as well, all right? I'm gonna catch y'all niggas in the next one, bro. Khalil Kodak, bitch, you better know that. Nigga, we up out this bitch. Gang. Ah.